Hayes, Tennessee, not sure how we did it, but we had another 90-degree day today. 91 officially occurred right before 2 p.m. Of course, we had these rapidly developing thunderstorms and showers that may have cooled down some other locations, but only a trace of precipitation at the airport. Some areas picking up a half inch to an inch or more. You'll notice we hit 86 in Oak Ridge, but it was 5 degrees warmer at McGee-Tyson at 91. They hit 90 degrees today in Morristown. Take a look at the 90-degree days in Knoxville. Now we've added another day, which now well exceeds the average for July. July, we averaged 12 days, 7 days in June. 34 would be the typical year, but we've had now 14 days in both June and July, so 2 weeks each brings us up to 28 days thus far, and we'll be adding one more, I think, tomorrow before we put an end to it for a little while. Ultimate Doppler radar still showing some showers and downpours in red between Wartburg and Harriman. A couple of showers as well northeast of Tazewell, stretching into Hancock County, not far from Sneedville. More activity in western North Carolina, but this shows you the last couple of hours, and you can see we've had thunderstorms all over the place. The expectation was that it would be spotty, maybe a few storms, but these have been really lingering as it's kind of like we've lit a match and we've seen all this rapidly develop across much of the area. By the way, Marcos.com, if you're hungry for a snack, maybe you have a late night dinner plan or want to plan, check out Hardin Valley Farragut locations. They're in Maryville, Fountain City, Halls, Oak Ridge, Middlebrook Pike, as well as Ebenezer Road. The Pepperoni Magnifico is magnificent. I can recommend that. Less than $10 for a limited time. And the new Pozzoli, it's delicious. Less than $6. It also makes for a great lunch item if you're so inclined for tomorrow. By the way, the radar is still very active here in parts, but much of this will slow down, and there's the possibility for a few more showers first thing tomorrow morning. I think the main event for Wednesday will be later in the day, primarily late afternoon as it comes down from the north and from the west. You can see there's already, in some cases, some flood concerns. You see these green areas up here in southern sections of Indiana, Ohio. So the heavier rains will start there and work their way downward, we think, tomorrow. So that's going to be, I think, the bigger issue on Wednesday. Meanwhile, more thunderstorms are showing up across the deep south as far as parts out west and into Mexico. So the activity has not subsided across many parts of the country. More severe weather concerns in the mid-Atlantic. How about the rainfall? Can you believe it? After a May, and I mean May, of 8.5 inches, it was the fourth soggiest May on record in May. Compare that and contrast that to July. We've had only 0.05 of an inch. Now, I know some of you got more than that today, but as far as the averages are concerned, this pendulum will likely swing toward a rainy pattern for the rest of the week. Showers and storms are possible tonight. Showers and storms are more likely Wednesday afternoon, about an 80% chance, and then this rain pattern continues. Meanwhile, the Pacific may have some very small areas of interest, but the latest update from 8 p.m. tonight shows the Hurricane Center watching the Pacific with a 20 and 30% chance of something developing, but they have their own set of names. Really nothing to worry about in the East Coast line here, as we'll see more activity more likely in late August into September, at least historically. Storm Prediction Center highlighting some yellow areas tomorrow along the I-95 corridor. There's one patch near Denver for isolated severe storms. That would include Colorado Springs. If you have family in Richmond, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, they've got the chance for scattered severe storms tomorrow. And really on the edge of the Tri-Cities, there may be an isolated severe storm tomorrow, but most of what falls will be just general variety, and maybe it'll be beneficial rain for many of us who are craving for more rainfall. Futurecast shows this trough to the east, a stalling front to the west and northwest, but by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, yeah, there's a few green dots, but it really multiplies, you'd have to agree, by the afternoon as it starts to fill in like so. So this is 3, 4, 5 o'clock, representative of more showers and storms. They roll through town and they begin to populate the area like so. By Thursday, the front does cross the valley. It may stall in the Smokies for a little while, but the possibility of more storms develop on the backside of that front on Thursday. Very little rain possible on Friday. Best chance Friday will be the foothills and Smokies like you see here. And then once we move into Saturday, this low begins to advance northward, and I think we've got more opportunities for shower storms going into the weekend. So here's your forecast for tonight. You'll notice our temperatures drop through the, say, the low 70s by tomorrow morning. That's 6 a.m. Notice by 7 a.m. we still have clouds, some pop-up showers, but things really begin to multiply for the afternoon. Coming down from Oneida, coming down from La Follette, there are some indications there in red that some of the storms might produce some locally heavy rainfall. Once we move into the afternoon, afternoon, 2:30, it's game on from Knoxville to Seymour to Maryville, and Newport. Will be keeping an eye on this very closely heading into the afternoon. So for tonight, we're expecting lows around 73 degrees. It's pretty stuffy. More clouds, spotty showers and storms. 72 for Maryville, 69 for Newport. Tomorrow I'm expecting a high of 95. Yes, it's going to be hot. I think until we get the showers and storms, we still have a lot of heating that will take place. Winds 5 to 15 out of the south and west. If you're in Maryville, about 95. If you're in Sevierville, a lot cooler at 88. And 88 for Oneida, about 90 for Crossville. So it'll be a hot day for Cumberland County as well. Let's take a look at your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. But first, the app. Don't forget, Pete Michaels Traffic is on the app. You can get this for free. All of the National Weather Service alerts, plus 3 extras, plus lightning alerts. I think you'll be impressed. If you get the alerts, you also get the lightning alerts that come free, so you can be informed when you're on the lake, the pool, or perhaps at the beach this summer. Here's your Captain Accurate 7-day forecast. 95 tomorrow. Humidity, the humidity will drop a little bit heading into Friday morning. We're down to 66, but then it's going to hold likely in the upper 60s. So typical for summer, about a 30% chance, and that might be generous for Friday at 86. But I think our best chance will come in now on Monday and Tuesday after we get through tomorrow. So we really have tomorrow, Thursday, to be hopeful. And then another round on Saturday, maybe a little bit of a pullback Sunday, but another round for showers and storms Monday and Tuesday. But as I mentioned, don't forget the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic, all the National Weather Service alerts, because when you get storms in your area, you'll be notified. That's the third one, the third check mark there. Storms in your area within 25 miles of where you are. It can be very, very helpful. Well, my name is David Aldrich. We'll see you here next time. Take care. We'll see you here tomorrow morning. Take care.